Hallmark, General Hospital alum Ryan Paevey is considering a return to acting. Hallmark's countdown to Christmas 2024 has been missing something. That something is timeless Christmas star Ryan Paevey. Earlier this year, he stepped away from acting to care for his ailing mother. However, a recent social media post may give his legions of fans hope that the Christmas at the Plaza star could return to acting. What did he say? Hallmark alum Ryan Paevey considers the possibility of returning to acting. On Monday, Ryan Paevey went to Instagram to answer a question that many of his fans keep asking him. He shared a gorgeous beach photo that looked tranquil. Ryan is known for his photographic talents. Then, he shared his update. I get asked sometimes if I miss it, the way my life used to be. Not really, no. Hollywood paid pretty well, but was pretty taxing on the heart, mind, and soul. A quieter life, salt on my face from a surf, sand on my feet and floor of the truck from the beach, the smell of surf wax and salt water, the sound of hammers and classic rock in my shop, pizza, margaritas. A lot of happiness in those worlds. Who knows, I may yet dabble in film and TV stuff. If I can even get a job anymore, Hollywood isn't often welcoming of has-beens aiming for a return. But for now, it's a good life I've chosen, if a touch lonely. And I feel lucky. Fortunate wanderer indeed. The General Hospital alum seemed to really weigh out what he enjoyed about his current life. He seems to relish his time surfing, as well as making jewelry with his Fortunate Wanderer brand. However, he does mention how the acting paychecks were good. But it has been over a year since his last role. What sorts of options are there? Could General Hospital alum star on a Netflix movie? There was a cornucopia of comments on Ryan's post. One fan wrote, "Christmas doesn't feel the same without a new movie from you. Maybe Netflix will snatch you up." It turns out that Ryan's team already explored that venue. "We tried recently. I'm not famous enough for Netflix, huh?" They were like, "Who?" Nah, this is certainly no dig on the Unleashing Mr. Darcy star. Very few Hallmark stars have managed to transition from the network to Netflix. Most recently, Hallmark's Queen of Christmas Lacey Chabert starred in Hot Frosty. However, the streaming channel is currently airing 10 Hallmark Christmas movies. Maybe they need to rethink this answer. Crown Media United States LLC/photographer Bettina Strauss. Ryan Paevey reveals he got Darcy a residual check. Speaking of Hallmark, earlier in the year, Ryan Paevey had shared that he was not getting his residual checks. Not long after, he went on social media to state that all of the residuals were paid ahead of time. However, he mentioned a residual check for Darcy that appears to not be part of that prepayment. A fan commented, "I'd hardly call you a has-been. You're in constant rotation on Hallmark." What Ryan shared was quite a surprise. "Gotta love the in perpetuity clause of old contracts, haha. Think I've got a check for $10.71 from the Darcy movies on my tail, huh? About $1 shy of my fave breakfast burrito. Womp womp." For nearly a decade, Ryan Paevey carved out a home in the hearts of Hallmark fans everywhere. His easy charm, magnetic smile, and grounded sincerity made him the quintessential leading man, the kind who could melt a snowdrift with just a glance or make a hometown festival feel like the most important place on earth. So when Paevey stepped away from acting in late 2023 to reconnect with real life, as he described it, many fans wondered if the small towns, Christmas tree farms, and meet-cutes of Hallmark movies would ever feel quite the same. Now, in a quiet but hopeful turn, Paevey is considering a return to acting. The news trickled out subtly, first as a mention during a podcast appearance in April, then as a gentle confirmation in a May Instagram Live, where Paevey addressed fans directly from what appeared to be his sunny Southern California backyard. Wearing a flannel shirt and his signature understated grin, he answered the question on everyone's mind. "Will you be acting again?" "I'm thinking about it," Paevey said. "I've missed telling stories. I've missed the people. And maybe, just maybe, it's time to come home." A departure rooted in reflection. When Paevey announced his hiatus from acting in 2023, it didn't come as a shock to those who had followed his career closely. After dozens of Hallmark projects, from Unleashing Mr. Darcy to A Timeless Christmas and beyond, Paevey spoke candidly about needing to refill the creative well. "I'd been working nonstop," he said at the time, "and I'm grateful, truly. But there comes a point where you realize you're playing characters who fall in love, discover new dreams, or find their purpose. and you start wondering if you've taken the time to do that for yourself. Paevey traveled extensively during his hiatus, spending time hiking in the Pacific Northwest, deep-sea fishing in Florida, and exploring small artisan communities in the Southwest. Fans who followed his social media were treated to snapshots of wide-open landscapes, hand-forged jewelry, a nod to his longtime hobby of silversmithing, and quiet reflections on life away from the camera. Why now? If the break from acting was fulfilling, why is Paevey considering a return? Honestly, he shared in the Instagram Live, it's the fans. It's the letters, the messages, the folks who come up to me at the farmer's market and say, "We miss you." That means more than I can say. He also credited the Hallmark community itself. In recent years, Hallmark has expanded its storytelling to include richer narratives, more diverse casts, and slightly edgier romance arcs while keeping the heartwarming core intact. Paevey admitted that the evolution sparked his curiosity. There are new types of stories being told, he said. It feels like an exciting time to come back and maybe stretch some different muscles, while still delivering what we all love about these films: connection, kindness, and a little magic. Behind the scenes, whispers of new projects. Though Paevey stopped short of confirming any official roles, sources close to Hallmark have suggested that scripts are already being floated his way. According to one insider, there's absolutely interest in bringing Ryan back. Fans love him, and frankly, so do our writers and directors. His return would feel like a warm reunion. The same source hinted that one project in particular, a fall-themed romantic drama set in Vermont, has piqued Paevey's interest. The film would follow a travel writer potentially played by Paevey who returns to his hometown to save his family's apple orchard, only to reconnect with a childhood sweetheart now running the local cider mill. It's the kind of heartfelt, cozy narrative that fits perfectly in Paevey's wheelhouse. "I won't say yes to just anything," Paevey emphasized. "It has to be a story that resonates. But I'm open." That's the best place to start, right? What fans are saying. Unsurprisingly, the possibility of Paevey's return has sent ripples of excitement through the Hallmark fan community. "I've watched Christmas at the Plaza at least 15 times, tweeted longtime fan Michelle Gomez. "If Ryan comes back, I'm clearing my calendar." Others took to Instagram to flood Paevey's recent posts with encouragement. Comments like, "Hallmark hasn't been the same without you," and "Please come back, we need your stories," popped up in droves. Hallmark's official Instagram account even cheekily commented under one of Paevey's hiking photos with 3 simple words: "We're ready, Ryan." A return on his own terms. While the buzz grows, Paevey remains characteristically grounded. "I've learned to listen to myself a little more," he shared. "Before, I think I jumped from project to project because I was afraid to say no, afraid to slow down. This time around, if I come back, it's going to be intentional, balanced. I've realized life isn't just about chasing, it's about being present too." He also teased the possibility of working behind the camera. "Directing is something I've been curious about," he admitted. "There's a lot of creativity there, and it's another way to help tell these beautiful stories." The heart of Hallmark. Ryan Paevey's story mirrors the very narratives he's become beloved for portraying. A man stepping back to